So, welcome back to my channel where it's all about classic bodybuilding. See the left biceps? And I injected the steroid there and I got infection. Bad idea. Never do it again. I will never do it again to inject the biceps. However, okay. So today I'm 2 weeks out from the competition I'm going to do. And today I was training back and biceps, a pull day. The purpose of this training is to keep the muscles working, because now I'm 2 weeks out, so I'm very weak. I'm in the gym, very weak. This is what's helping me is just about 2 hours before I go to the gym, I will take 50 milligrams of Winstrol, 25 milligrams of Anavar, and 20 milligrams of Halo testing. I increased the dosage to 20 milligrams, and it helps. I'm more productive during training, because now I'm on 2,200 calories when I train. I'm still doing 30,000 steps a day. So let's delve into the training. So I started today with the back. The last training I started with the biceps, but today, just to show the muscle, I started with the back. Diverging Lat Pulldown on a machine. I don't know, I like this exercise. It gives me the lats and upper back. It really depends how you position your body. So what I do is mind-muscle connection, and when I pull the weight down, I try to, at the bottom of the movement, try to squeeze shoulder blades and keep the contraction for a split second. Of course, applying time under tension. However, because I'm 2 weeks out, the weights are really... I went with the strength, I'm way down. I used to be about 40%, 40% down. And I don't want to push myself harder. I would go for more repetitions than the heavy weight, especially now because I'm very low on body fat. So I want to prevent any kind of injury. Yeah. So because I'm not using these higher weights, I don't need to use the elbow wraps and elbow sleeves or wrist wraps. Still taking more breaks between sets, because I'm exhausted, sort of. No strength. I eat like a bird, so I cannot train as a horse, like a horse. So finishing when I finished the Diverging Lat Pulldown, I went to do the pullover Dorian Yates style. I know this exercise was the Dorian Yates' favorite one. He would say that he would start with the pullover, and the reason why is that this machine pullover, you don't biceps whatsoever. So he explained that it's good to exhaust the back without the biceps. Okay, so only back is really hit. The back will become weaker, sort of, so you don't need to push so much weights and risk the biceps tear or biceps injury. I did it as a second exercise, because I'm not using now heavy weights anymore. Really, 2 weeks out, it's just going through the motions, more or less, and thinking about 2 weeks to go, tired. Yeah, the last finishing steps. So yeah, I did 3 sets of pullover, Dorian Yates style. Aiming now for the more reps, like 12 reps range, and weight was between 80 and 90 kilograms. Really, the purpose of the training is not to build muscle, but to preserve muscle and burn as much fat as possible. So yeah, last set for the pullover. Yeah, pullover would give you good stretch at the very top movement for the lats, and yeah, mind-muscle connection is important to pull with not with your hands, but more like with your elbows. So yeah, I had to increase my PED stack. So at the moment I am doing this stack. So testosterone 750 milligrams per week. Masteron enanthate, 750 milligrams per week. Equipoise or Boldenon, it's 300 milligrams per week. And now Tren acetate is 150 milligrams per week. And of course, every pre-workout, pre-training, on the training days, I would take Winstrol with 25 milligrams of 1 hour and 20 milligrams of halotestin. So after finishing the pullover, I jumped on the cable, on the pulley machine, and I did unilateral D-handle pull down. I sort of started to do this exercise because you can isolate one half of your lats, and sometimes I even shift my position on the seat. I can feel more lats involvement in the movement. Yeah, and I'm using traps to feeling quite weak, so it gives me better grip, and I can focus on the back muscles, not worrying about that my grip will go. And so this is the reason why I would use the straps. I don't do straps from the beginning when the weight is lighter, but when weight is heavier, yes, I would do that. I don't want to focus on to hold the grip and lose connection with my lats. I did again the 3 sets unilateral pull down, and when I was doing the 3rd set, the employee came to me and started to show me that I put on t-shirt or something. Yeah, well, he came like straight away, put the t-shirt on. Okay, no problem. So at least I wasn't kicked out, so yeah. So now with the shirt, now it's commercial gym at JD, so I can understand. So yeah, so again, focusing on the slow execution of the exercise. This is great exercise for the overall back, the lats, for the lats, and always trying like to pull down with my elbows, not with the hand, but the strength goes through from the elbow. For finishing unilateral D-handle pull downs, I would go and do the U-bar low row. This exercise is for mid-back. When I pull it back, I was trying to keep the elbows close to the body, but as you see, I'm so weak that the weights I'm using now are really not much, but still heavy, you know, and I don't want to train with like very light weights. So yeah, so going for a maximum stretch, keeping elbows to the body as much as possible, pulling the weight, trying to squeeze at the end of the motion, squeeze shoulder blades together and keep contraction for the split of the second. I know it's quite hard if you're moving higher weights, but this is the idea behind it. So time under tension, so the muscle get proper damage and can then grow bigger. Yeah, of course I'm not growing because I don't have any building materials, so I'm on 2,200 calories. So now, for me, just to keep the muscle what I have, and the last exercise I did for the back was pullover with the cable. It's isolation exercise. It's something similar to what Dorian Yates pullover. However, you hit with a different angle, and it gives you different feeling. But always I'm trying to keep my back straight and go for the maximum stretch. The maximum stretch, so I can stretch those muscles, and slow execution of the exercise. I was feeling today exhausted. I was just moving moderate weights today, to be honest. Yeah, 2 weeks to go, so strength is down like 40%, something like that. Unbelievable. Not strong anymore. I lost all the fat, no food. I look better, but I'm weaker and feel worse and worse. Well, not worse and worse, but I don't feel so good anymore. Now this exercise we do, the Franco Colombo would do this exercise when he was preparing for 1981 Mr. Olympia that he won. After Arnold won the year before in 1980, I think it was in Sydney, Australia.
So yeah, so this was the exercise, the Franco Colombo and Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. I'm doing the same. This would be like a finisher. It's like isolation exercise, so this will be at the end of that. So when I finished back, I moved on to do the biceps. Today for a change I started with the cable biceps curls. With the both hands. I was pushing just 14 kilograms per one hand, it's just very weak. I did 15 reps on the first set. However, because I injected my biceps with the steroid, my bicep was revving out. It happened like a couple of days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. I still feel the pain in the biceps. It was a bad idea, so I couldn't stretch it very much. So yeah, you see that I don't do whole stretch of the biceps. It was quite painful. But I did as much as possible, so yeah. It's really just to keep the blood moving through the muscle and burn as much calories as possible. Biggest meal of the day is my post-workout that I had today. 400 grams of potatoes and 180 grams of chicken breasts, and also 200 grams of vegetables. So still quite high, you know. I don't count vegetables as a calories, so yeah. So I did 3 sets of the biceps cable curls. I increased the weight, but decreased the number of reps, and started to feel that I'm running out of the glycogen. So I would, how do you know that you're running out of the glycogen in the muscle? When you do exercise, you do like 6th rep, going okay, and then 7th, you suddenly cannot move at all. So your glycogen is almost expanded, you know? So it's suddenly you cannot move anymore. So yeah, I was running very low on glycogen. Today I have only 120 grams of carbs for a whole day. And yeah, from the cable curls, I moved on to incline dumbbell curl on the incline bench. This was the favorite exercise for what I saw in the pumping iron would do Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because you isolate the biceps and you're using just the biceps, not the body, because you lie on the bench, so you don't use any momentum. Just squeeze at the top of the movement and slow execution. So lowering weights very slow. Where I'm focusing on lowering very slow. You see, when I just couldn't do it anymore, and then this form is now terrible. You know, I'm moving whole body, but I just wanted to keep the volume. However, the form deteriorated. Just really was going through the motion. I was barely moving the weights today. 2 weeks out. And yeah, the 3rd set, I had to even decrease the weight. I jump on the 14 kilograms for the dumbbell. Otherwise I would do 22. So it's really like 40% decrease in my strength. That is understandable. You know, it's just no glycogen. I'm very flat, as you see. I'm flat as a pancake. Yeah, so just muscles without glycogen. I'm really running on fumes here. And yeah, and the last exercise I did for the biceps was isolation exercise. It was arm curl on the Matrix machine. I did it unilaterally, and again I could do only like 8 reps, and then my biceps would collapse, and the weight was just like 18 kilograms. It was nothing, almost. See, I couldn't just pull it anymore. It was just suddenly the muscle would give up. Like that's it, finished. Yeah, exhaustion and no glycogen in muscles. So this is the reason why. So I was just going through the motions. And of course when I finish training and I eat, then I also take the, before bed I would take only one unit of GH and 125 micrograms of T4 for the night. Yeah, I just, because I'm not growing anymore, so I just do 1 unit in the 9, and I would do 3 units of GH in the morning before the cardio. I would do 3 units of GH, 100 micrograms of clenbuterol. The dosage increased 2 days ago from 80 to 100. Anavar pre-cardio 25 milligrams, and T3 also increased from 25 micrograms to 37.5 micrograms per day. Yeah, so this is what, and also taking melatonin, just 2 milligrams to help with the sleep. Because now I'm just waking up in the night and of course, how did we change the, and also using the aromatase inhibitor, 1 milligram of arimidex every day now. I did the blood test and the estradiol was high, so I need to crush my estrogen now. So I will get rid, if you get rid of estrogen, you will get rid of extra water and also fat. So yeah, so this is the goal. Okay, so if you like the video, if you like the video, subscribe and like the video, and see you with the next episode. So now I'm 2 weeks out. So 2 weeks out from competition. See, this left bicep still sort of swollen. Hopefully it will get better. So see you in the next video. Have a great time, my friends.